I'm Sheila Brummer with Siouxland Public Media News. Jim Pillen was sworn in as the new governor of Nebraska during a ceremony in Lincoln Thursday afternoon. The Columbus Republican is a hog farmer, veterinarian, and former chair of the Nebraska State Board of Regents.
We live in a very special place where the son of a tenant farmer and seamstress can get a good education, go to college, receive a doctorate in veterinary medicine, raise a family, build a business, and be elected to lead the greatest state in America.
The Nebraska Democratic Party issued a statement prior to Pillen taking the oath of office. It says in part, Pillen will continue the legacy of backdoor dealings of anti-choice billionaire Pete Ricketts. Hardworking Nebraskans know that Ricketts purchased Pillen's seat. And to reciprocate, Pillen is handing Ricketts a U.S. Senate seat. Fox News reported Ricketts spent more than $1.3 million in personal money to help Pillen replace him in office. Senator Ben Sasse resigned his seat to take a new position at the University of Florida. He gave a final speech to Congress on Tuesday.
Americans overwhelmingly don't want power to be at the center of our shared experience. They don't want a left-wing nanny state telling them how to live, and they certainly don't want a right-wing potentate promising to crush all of our so-called domestic enemies.
Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell says he personally urged Ricketts to seek Sasse's seat. As Republicans wrangle with the decision of who will win the role of U.S. Speaker of the House, a University of Iowa graduate has been managing the voting and debate on the House floor. Sherilyn Johnson has been the clerk of the U.S. House since February of 2019. Since there's no Speaker of the House yet, Johnson, as House Clerk, is the presiding officer of the House. Johnson graduated from the University of Iowa in 1980 with a bachelor's degree in journalism and mass communications. Johnson was born in New Orleans, earned a law degree from Howard University in 1984. She was legal counsel for several committees in the U.S. House for nearly 2 decades, worked at the Smithsonian Institute for 10 years before returning to the U.S. House 4 years ago. And despite several rounds of heavy snow in recent weeks, it will take significantly more precipitation to break Iowa's long-running drought. The state climatologist says much of the state is still far behind on moisture levels. Large portions of Iowa are in moderate to severe drought, with multiple northwest Iowa counties in the D3 category of extreme drought, and parts of Whitberry and Monona counties are in the worst category, D4, for exceptional drought. Much of Iowa, Nebraska, and South Dakota has been in significant drought for most of the last 2 years. For Siouxland Public Media News, I'm Sheila Brummer.